Welcome to Sports Wave. You're here with your host, Manny, Enzo in the building, Maury in the building, Byron in the building.
Yep,
Say what up, y'all.
What's up? What's up?
And CJ is back with us, you guys.
Yes,
Say hi,
sir.
CJ.
This guy's expensive.
Yo, what up?
We flew him out from New York.
I'm getting free flights to come out here.
Free flights, yeah.
All,
Sponsored by,
all paid
Blue Light
expenses.
All paid. First class. You know how it goes. No, hell no.
He felt like he was in Salt Plane.
He's in the low class, so they got to put the tin foil on the ears and shit. He has the back part where he was holding on to.
I couldn't even sit down. 5-hour flight. I couldn't sit down at all.
Talking about Spirit Airlines?
Shit.
That's the 2020 version of Soul right there. Soul Plane. NWA. what was this? Did they have in the movie? Does it ever explain what NWA means?
It's his name. I think his name is like Nishan Wade. So it's Nishan Wade Airlines. But
It's initials,
funny.
basically.
yeah, so it's
for
his
his name.
initials.
That's hilarious, man. But yeah, just to give you guys some context, I put on the movie Soul Plane right before we started this recording, and we were just having too many laughs.
Yep.
And it was getting to the point where we probably weren't going to record today, but we said, nah, we got to do it today. But yeah, guys, this week in sports has been pretty interesting with a lot of things happening, a lot of different corners of the world. But we'll start off with this positive story that the Steph Curry Foundation over the past year has provided over 16 million meals in the city of Oakland. So, we're just talking about how Steph Curry on the court is carrying his team for the most part because, Klay Thompson is still out and injured. But even off the court, Curry's out here just doing what he got to do, man, and putting in work for his city. And I think it's really incredible right now. We're talking about how, like, earlier we were talking about how the $100 million to an NBA player is like nothing now, you could say, because it's like a lower level salary for them compared to someone like Steph Curry who's making a lot of money. So it's nice to see them giving back. You know what I mean? And people might see it as it's just a meal, but it's like, dude, that goes a long way. 16 million meals in a year,
especially that some kids are not in school and like they're used to getting that meal during their lunch time.
During this whole year, it's been crazy for a lot of parents and families. You know what I mean? So the city of Oakland is blessed to have Steph Curry. It just makes me feel that I also kind of go, and I don't want to take it to a different way, but I don't think Curry leaves that team. Personally speaking,
What, the Warriors?
Yeah.
Nah, I see him there see him being there for yeah.
Like I can see Draymond.
It's just we say that because of the rumors that supposedly LeBron's recruiting them and the Lakers might get him, especially because Schroeder doesn't want to sign another contract. He wants to be a free agent.
Yeah, but you can't replace Schroeder with Schroeder's 84 million, Curry's like 220 million.
I mean, Schroeder's thing. I heard his interview talking about that. And Schroeder's thing was just like, he's never been able to test free agency. Right. And as a player, you want to do that. He says, I want to play with the Lakers, but at the same time, I want to see what's out there. Yeah,
he want to get his options, get wined and dined.
Yeah,
why not?
And that's one thing that, you don't get to do it as much in the NBA or in any sport, really, because you're in a rookie deal. Sometimes you extend that rookie deal and all these things. So I understand Dennis's point of view on that,
Yeah.
So
everyone does it, bro. Braun did it. Yeah, Melo did it. D-Wade did it. So it's
everyone. Like... even Kobe requested a trade, but I don't think he ever explored free agency like that anyway.
Yeah.
But every team is every player is gonna see their options too, because kind of how these players say it. Teams just trade players and no questions asked, and where's the loyalty there? And so it happens on both ends. But yeah, just taking it back to this positive story of it's called Eat, Learn, Play.
Yeah, that's his foundation. That's what his foundation's called. So yeah.
So yeah, they said throughout the last year, 60 million meals, man.
That's a lot of like meals and families that are probably
fed because of his
foundation. That's big. Shout out to Steph Curry and I think his wife is involved too.
Yeah, she's part of it as well.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah, so a year ago he tweeted basically that Oakland is closing schools because of COVID-19. We support this decision, but we are concerned about the 1,800 plus kids that rely on school for 2+ meals a day. And I live right next to a high school, guys, so I did see, I was kind of not obviously Steph Curry doing it, but just how that was a major need for kids that...
I feel like a lot of athletes are doing that. It's like kind of like what Conor McGregor did, paying his local gym where he's from to stay open and stuff,
Yeah, no,
also kind of what Nipsey Hussle did that with one of the Crenshaw elementary schools with Puma. Right before he passed, he put like 10 grand into renovating a basketball court in the Crenshaw district.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He did a lot of stuff that it wasn't really publicized until after he passed that, he was doing it. And it's pretty dope to see a lot of people of that stature to give back to the community that, you're taking from, and they're supporting you also, because those tickets aren't cheap, and he's balling his ass off. So it's dope to see Curry give back like that, man.
Yeah, and stuff like that goes a long way.
Right. And it's like memories that these kids are going to remember, like, yo, Steph Curry looked out,
Yeah, and just since we're still on this whole basketball topic, right now we're watching the Lakers play the Utah Jazz. They just played them on Saturday, right?
Yep.
So it's just technically like a back-to-back, not simultaneous, but it's like a mini series, you could say.
Yeah.
2 games, and I think this will be it for them playing the Jazz this season. But on Saturday they were able to get away with it without Donovan Mitchell there. In overtime, because I saw that they had a 16-point lead.
Well, the Lakers led the entire game until the fourth quarter. They let go of the gas. Yeah, they just let go of the gas at the fourth quarter.
It's the baby Lakers, like I like to call them, because they don't have like no stars except for Drummond. But it's like they do pretty well, and then I also feel like it's not really the Lakers, bro. I also feel like the league and basketball is a game of runs.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes other teams just go on a hot run and you go cold, and if you don't, maintain the rhythm of the game or pace or whatever it could be, you can lose the lead. CJ, you know about that. Pacing and runs and shit.
That's actually something I heard about Miami right now. Miami, the Heat, they're
on a streak right now.
They're on a streak, but before that, they were like really bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that more when a team's on a losing streak like that, I feel like it's more about rhythm. Yeah. But as far as like in the moment of the game, like tempo and all that.
Yeah, that's why always when Manny's like he sees a 4-point deficit, he's like, oh, they're getting slaughtered. I'm like, bruh.
Right, exactly.
It's because I'm dramatic.
Even
right. 12 or 15 points.
I'm emotional, bro. But I have to hate seeing my team lose.
Have you played basketball like organized or ever played just pick up ball with your friends?
Yeah. You can always come back. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what you always have to remember, that as long as you play defense, you can get yourself back in a game.
And just for some
and
context,
make
like
baskets.
Manny's a big football fan. Football, like
soccer. Yeah.
I'm saying football because I like for me that's a proper term.
It's
you
football.
Know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, soccer. So in soccer, it's a lot more difficult to score, and you're not seeing as much scoring going on. So 1 point deficit is a huge thing.
I feel like in soccer, it's about tempo too. If you can control the tempo and the pace of the game, then you that's when you can score. That's when you
can put a lot of tempo, bro. If a team parks the bus, you ain't scoring nothing.
Yeah, but that's when they park in the bus. That's controlling the tempo.
But then also in football, like if you're down 1-0, your mentality switches. You're like, okay, we have to score.
Right. Because
like,
then if I get down 2, then I'm like really behind.
Basketball.
I think being 2-0 is a dangerous spot, bro.
Oh yeah, bro,
because also
it could be a blowout.
You could be complacent and think like, I got this. Yeah. No. You can be complacent and be like, we won this, and the other team can surprise you.
When you're up. No, yeah, for sure. Not. That's why anytime that you're
2-0 is just like a crazy.
Anytime that you're ahead, I feel like as a competitor, you can never let your gas off the pedal.
That's kind of like what happened to the Lakers on this previous game, where it's like they were leading the whole entire game. That fourth quarter, they were like, oh, we could take it easy now, and then boom. They went. I think they went without a point for like 6 minutes.
But you see, that's not even about taking it easy, bro. That's about going cold. That's what I'm saying. The game of basketball is more about a game of runs. Like sometimes you go cold and the other team goes hot in that moment. In that 6 minute spurt, in that 6 minute span, that's where the coach has to
call
timeout or like stop the bleeding. That's when you call a timeout to stop the bleeding. That's when you like to regroup your guys to like, hey guys, we're letting it go of all this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but so, and also with the Lakers right now, they don't have a go-to like closer. Right. AD is not there. Braun is not there.
You know who's coming up to be that though, bro? Dennis.
Oh, Schroeder?
Like he started like the last game, bro. He was going to the basket. Like we weren't.
He was going to the paint.
It was pissing me off because I felt like we were set. We were like it was like exchanging the lead, and then we were settling for threes. And then like at the 4-minute mark, Shooter just started going to the basket, bro.
Yeah. Right.
And then he found Drummond, and then he did like he was doing all these things that he was. I was just seeing Shooter make plays. So I feel like
his chemistry with the team has gone up.
Yeah,
very much.
He's showing right now that like down the stretch, I'm gonna try to close it out. You know, like
that's
Tyson.
That's
Tyson at the game. Oh shit.
Sick at the Lakers.
I think that problem will be like relinquished once AD or come back.
AD's been cleared for action on court. Practice.
Yeah, he's only gonna be able to play like 15 minutes on court. They said,
which is fine. I mean, we have to ease him back in.
Yeah, get his rhythm right before the playoffs.
Today is game number 55. I think they said 58. So out of 72. So we need to get them back into tempo. Him and LeBron. I know AD's gonna come back before LeBron, and. Yeah, given the fact that AD's been out since like February type of thing, almost March, and since March type of thing.
And before All-Star game.
Yeah, so February.
It's February, dude.
So that's why I think it's important to get him ramped back up and slowly but surely type of thing. And once we get LeBron in there, at some point, whenever AD was out, I kind of saw how LeBron can hold the team down. And my question will be is if AD can do that. And we saw him do that with the Pelicans and all that stuff. But how will the team react to playing with him? With LeBron, it's more like a pass first thing. So he gets his teammates involved,
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how AD does.
But I don't think they're going to put that pressure on AD because, like you said, he's only going to be able to play 15. Max 15.
It's too early
and then once Braun comes back and they can like build that chemistry.
Those 15 minutes are crucial just to see how the rest of the team is going to play with it. How Kuzma's going to play with him.
Right.
I mean, I know Dennis is still gonna get his, but Caldwell Pope will still get his. My question really is how Kuzma's gonna react once that
Kuzma already said how he's gonna react. He found his role. He just gotta play defense, bro. He doesn't really want to do too much.
His role right now is different from when it is when AD and LeBron are back. So once AD comes back, it's like his low rest. Role lessons.
He already said that earlier. Well, he found his role. His role was for the team to play defense and to try to hit threes. So when the guys come back, just keep playing defense and try to hit threes because he's still not. Look at that. He's not comfortable to be somebody that's going to take over a game.
He's not like a consistent like go-to scorer, get a bucket at any cost.
But I'm saying during this time, that's what we've looked at him for.
Yeah.
And once AD comes back, he's one of those players that gets affected by those things.
Facts.
Fucking KCP with that 3, man. KC3, like they say. So, yeah, I'm just glad to have the guy back, man. AD is a vital part of this team. At the end of the day, having him and Drummond down low is just going to be a problem for everybody, bro. You know what I mean? You talk about all these teams like the Nets that can, they can score in many different ways. But once they hit the paint, bro, it's gonna be a different thing, man. Like they're gonna be.
But they just got thin with losing Aldridge, so that's a trick.
I look at the Nets. I look at the Nets. How everyone looked at the Clippers last year because the Clippers were in a similar situation. They had all these stars, but they never played together. And then playoff time came, they had no chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I think they said Harden, KD, and Kyrie played like 7 games in total together. So I don't think that's enough for them to.
But it's a trip. Look at their record. It's still like 32 and 20 something.
So they can ball regular season.
I feel like they've all been together a total of like
7 games.
16 total, like when they all like the group came together, but they haven't played together all together, right? So in those 16 games, I think like they've stretched out enough wins to like balance out because some games it was KD out, not out. Some games it was both of them out and just Kyrie. Some games it was everybody and just James Harden playing. So it's like it's a trip that they're kind of showing how each one of them can carry that team.
Right.
So it'll be interesting to see what they do because they did lose Aldridge, and that's a big man that, I don't think Blake Griffin personally, in my opinion, I don't think he can give you defense to playoff defense. It's a different defense watching, right?
Yeah, bro, he's a Clipper. He ain't gonna make it past the second round.
No, he's not a Clipper, bro. He was a Piston, bro.
I'm just saying he's a Clipper at heart. Like that's on your it's tainted your play for the rest of your life.
If you're the Brooklyn Nets coach, who do you have shoot the last shot? I think it's obvious, but who would you have shoot the last shot?
Yeah, KD, bro.
It's tough, man.
KD
and then obviously, if they game plan for KD, like you got 2 other
KD because
great
he can
options.
shoot over anybody,
right?
Yeah.
But like, man, this just
Kyrie's also got a shot.
Kyrie, even James Harden, bro. James Harden could do a lot.
Yeah. But he's not a closer. He's not a closer though.
Yeah, he's closing games.
That, each guy could be used as a dequay regardless.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If they game plan for one, like you
right. Look, when we're talking about the Nets, Lakers, they say they try and take that final shot. We're talking about man for man. You put LeBron on who? I think you put him on Harden.
And then you put AD on KD.
Nah, because I think he'll drop.
You put AD on KD
for
the length.
Right. Okay.
You mean you put LeBron on Harden because he can hold him down.
I would
more.
put KCP on Harden because I feel like Harden.
LeBron on Kyrie.
Harden tends to.
I think though.
Harden tends to draw the foul on.
That's
on
the thing,
LeBron
and I
easily.
think that from a ref's perspective, they'll give Harden the foul against KCP, but they'll respect LeBron a little more not to do that.
Yeah.
Especially if it's down the stretch, I think they'll call the foul because they don't want it to be like because it's 2 stars, like you know what I mean. Like, I think they'll do that, but KCP for sure they'll call the foul.
That's
and
like
stuff.
without a doubt,
Right?
Like, that's a like. He'll probably breathe on him and it's a foul, like, bro.
Breathe.
Like, dog, yes.
But then you get the cough out, but then that stops the clock.
Oh,
So
man.
I would take that.
But then that's the thing, bro. I don't want. That's the thing. With James Harden's gonna draw the foul. He's gonna draw the foul beyond the 3-point line. That's 3 free throws. You know what I mean? I don't want that.
Nah, because he had to be in a shooting motion to do that.
But that's James. That's what James.
Yeah,
bro,
but
we've
that's his
seen James
move,
Harden
bro.
play.
That's his
all
move.
he-
Yeah, bro. But even just because you're going towards a basket doesn't mean you're in shooting motion.
No, but I just feel like when it comes to him having the ball,
I've seen the games where he's
And-
trying to draw that
and
and he doesn't
especially
get the call
the
because
last
it's like,
shot-
yo, bro, you're trying to.
I
throw
would
some
put
sh-
LeBron on Harden.
on Harden.
Yeah.
All right, now reverse it. Lakers have the last shot. Who do you give it to?
Shit.
I give it to AD, bro.
I'm
to
saying
AD.
drop a play because Kuzma already proved he can shoot it. LeBron
Nah,
can
Kuzma,
do it.
nah. Kuzma's like
Kuzma-
4th option.
Yeah, bro.
Kuzma's hit
Third
like
or
three,
fourth,
three game
He's the
winners
Danny,
last
he's the
season.
Danny Green or what?
Nah,
I'm just like
he's proved that. I'm not saying he's the go-to. I'm just saying we have options. Like I'm not gonna say LeBron's gonna be the guy that because it's LeBron. Like,
Nah,
but
nah, for
LeBron
me,
is not going to
that's
shoot
why
that
I
last
said
one.
draw
I'm
up a play.
I'm opponent to last.
We don't have
season.
like a Kobe or a Kyrie
I'ma
or
drop
a
to last
KD or
season
even.
when-
Or a Damian Lillard.
when,
don't have that,
I don't remember
you know?
exactly who the team was, but AD was playing and he got that shot for the last shot and he didn't make it
Oh.
in one of the games.
And then
the
he made it the other
playoffs,
one.
yeah, in the playoffs, and that one was.
And then around the same time, Kuzma hit two, and then I think Caruso
So
hit
you're
one
taking
too,
you're
like-
taking Kuzma over LeBron and AD for the
No,
last
I'm
shot.
saying I said drop a play. I think we don't have like closers like that. Like I said before, we don't have a Kobe, a Damian,
I think
a
AD can be
KD.
that
AD.
person, bro. I
AD.
think AD really can be.
To
that
me, he
person.
already proved it because he's
Down low.
made and missed them.
And
to me, like
and LeBron is that second person just because, man, when LeBron is hot and he's hitting those threes, bro, like it's
And
it's-
LeBron-
bro.
and honestly,
I've seen
everyone
LeBron
thinks
last year go like mad game, like go down the stretch and just we couldn't win the game because he missed the game winner in
Yeah,
the
bro.
bubble. So it's like it was a heartbreaker to see, and I'm
Nah,
used
the
to
bubble. We were
and I'm
pretty good in
used
the
to
bubble.
seeing Kobe like literally ice the game, bro.
I seen Kobe.
You know what I'm
fucking
saying?
lose
So
games
it's
though,
like
too, bro.
I've
I mean,
yeah,
that's-
but
that's
it's
what he
like how
does.
many more times have you seen him win and lose? It's like more wins than loses.
Yeah, that's why
losses.
for me, my order is AD, LeBron, and then after that,
I'd
it's like
put-
drop and then Kuzma.
Kuzma.
But what are you talking about? Like you had to drop a play.
Even
regardless.
for KD, you have to
I'm
drop
not.
a play,
Come on,
right?
hey
You know what I
Enzo.
mean?
No coach is having AD and LeBron on their team, and okay, we're gonna draw up a play for Kuzma for the last shot,
Bro,
Man,
what do you mean?
You're
That's what-
getting
that's-
fired, bro.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
If
Pull
Kuzma misses
pull
that
up
shot, you
Kuzma's-
out of there.
Pull up Kuzma's game winner. then.
It doesn't
because
matter
that was a drawn up play, clearly, bro, and they used the other guys as decoys.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, that if you're a coach, you have to draw a play.
also-
If you know,
and then,
if you,
and then if
I
the
understand
shot,
for sure.
like you don't want Drummond shooting the shot, but Kuzma's a 3-point shooter.
Why, what
He's
do you
like
mean? He can shoot.
37% shooter or something like that. Drummond's not like known for it. You don't want him shooting the game winner.
I'm
bro.
saying if you know they're
But
gonna,
let's say if like the defense, you also have to play what the defense is giving you. If you drop a play and the defense is stopping somebody else, you know what I mean? Like
yeah, I remember this game. But
it was like a
okay,
drawn up
so-
play. 'Cause
so,
watch,
okay, but
the
no,
way
no.
he's open.
Look at you got to enhance the
This is
screen so I can see.
Kyle Kuzma's game winner, Nuggets versus Lakers, August.
Look
10th.
at-
Look, all right.
look
So
how open he is.
okay, pause the video. I'm gonna tell you something right now. So wait, pause it real quick. So LeBron already off top is out of the play.
He's the deep. Nah, usually the guy inbound, he's the guy that gets it right back.
There's 4.5 seconds left on the clock.
That's
So
good. That's
he's-
mad time to bro. The defense shot it with 0.4.
I know, but listen to me. Look what they're about to do. The first option right here is
They load on the opposite side,
no,
right?
listen. The first option is going to be Danny Green because Danny Green is a shooter. Look what Kuzma's going to do. He's going to come baseline. He's going to wrap around AD. AD is going to flash, come straight to the ball on
What are you
LeBron's right
saying
side.
right now? Then you're telling me a play.
I know. So
Exactly
I'm
my
telling you the
point.
option.
Like, you're,
No, I'm telling you how he's going. He's going to go through the option. So put the.
so who
press
passes
play.
him the ball back? It's LeBron. Watch. 'cause
Watch.
He gets it back
Pra-
from.
See, let's watch this, watch.
See, he goes to Danny Green. AD's right there. Look at the play.
drawing a play. Screen from AD.
That's for no. I'm telling you, I'm agreeing with you. The play is for Kuzma, but look how many options LeBron had. LeBron could have passed it to Danny Green. Danny Green is the first
Look at
option.
the defense, though. Look what the defense gives him.
Exactly. But you're saying it as like Kuzma is the sole person for the play.
No, I didn't say that, bro. My first statement was draw up a play. That I didn't even say who I'm going to because I don't even agree with me. We don't have a Damian Lillard or somebody that can just create their own shot.
Kuzma sets a screen for
Kuzma
AD.
is setting the screen for AD, so AD is the second option.
And then AD screens off Kuzma to flash back up.
But look at the defense. Look at the defense. They both flash toward. He's getting double teamed, and then he comes too late.
Watch. He gives him the pick. That's a slide pick. Another pick right there. Boom. That's a pick.
That's a scoop it pass, isn't it?
No, it's a pick, bro.
He didn't pick him.
He didn't pick him, bro.
He had the ball. How's he gonna set a pick if he has the ball?
Bro, because you can pick somebody up. Shaq did it all the time, bro. You can. What's slipping a pick?
What I'm saying is the way that they played AD, they've doubled him, but Mason Plumlee, he didn't commit all the way. That's why Kuzma was open.
That's why I said it depends on what the defense gives you, bro.
Okay.
That's why you drop a play and you see the options. LeBron, he's a point guard.
Right.
He sees everything, like, and that's why I say it's not in LeBron's arsenal to be like Mamba mentality. I'm gonna close out a game. Usually LeBron wins games in 3 quarters. He doesn't win it in the 4th down the stretch. That's not his MO. But we have players like, I mean, Danny Green's won a game also. He sent it to overtime last year before we went into COVID and shit against the Mavs. Remember, like we had weapons, but I don't think we have like a Damian Lillard or a KD, a Paul George, a Kawhi Leonard.
That's like perfect because, like I said before,
look at the way he's standing.
But look at Mason. Look at where Mason Plumlee is. That's who's supposed to be guarding Kuzma. He tried to double team AD, and he didn't commit. So he's like, oh shit, let me go run back to my man.
He got lost because Kuzma was giving LeBron a screen, bro. He got lost. Go back. It's a double pick. Even 3 picks with all of them, because then at the end, AD still gives him a pick off to Bo.
From what I'm saying, it looks like he tried to double team AD, but he didn't commit. See, right there, pause right there.
Right, he does. He
tried to double team and he got confused. He kind of fucked up.
He was protecting the paint. He's a center, bro.
No, he just thought AD was going to take the last shot. He thought he was going to ISO, so then Kuzma wrapped around
and he picks him off, bro. It's a pick. To me, it's like a shovel pass to a pick.
Regardless, Kuzma made the shot. Like it was a play that I felt like he had like multiple options.
For sure. Yeah. He could have, but that's why I brought up.
I also think that in a contested shot, I'm gonna give it to AD.
AD for sure. 1-on-1, I'm giving it to AD.
But he's not I don't think AD is like I said, like KD or Damian Lillard or Paul George.
I think he can because
he's more of a back to the basket fadeaway shooter. He's not gonna be
he is
break you down and pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but AD's also that type of person. He could do anything on the court. That's why I can't.
He can, but I feel like his game winner was a fadeaway. It was like it looked like a Kobe fadeaway. That's how it was like, and I think it was around their anniversary too, or something like that, or his birthday or some shit like that, where he faded away and like with the black jerseys. That's a post-up fadeaway. And it was like, he said Kobe at the end.
It was a 3, though.
Look,
it was
boom.
a 3.
Right.
That was not a fadeaway. That's
I mean, he can get a bucket, man.
Yeah, that was a shot contested by Jokic.
That was kind of like fading, though. Like, the way he's
he
fading
can get a
and
bucket.
shit.
I'm telling you, he can get a bucket.
For sure, it's AD. Like, fading sideways.
Nah, that's straight up, bro.
Nah, that's a straight shot.
That's a straight up shot. That's
bro, who's coming at him, bro?
But he's not fading away.
That's Jokic.
He literally,
he jump stops to the shot.
Nah, that's
and
a
then
straight.
He's like fading to the side a little bit
shot.
so that the dude doesn't come at him because it's a 7-footer running at you.
Nah, look how
look at the sidestep.
Look how he squares his feet though. Look, he's shooting straight up.
How do you slow mo it like that, or is that the thing?
It's right here.
Look,
right
but
here
look, his shit is straight.
Speed.
Pause. Like his.
Oh shit! I thought you wanted me to pause that type.
I guess it's because when he's running away, it is contested.
So I'm saying on that type of shot is for
I'm
me.
Taking
it's
AD.
For me, it's AD.
Right,
I
but
agree with you.
What are like the like Jordan, Kobe, when they're going like against the Suns, bro? They're breaking down their players. This is a catch and shoot.
It doesn't.
Kuzma's is
It don't matter, bro.
does matter,
It's a
bro.
game winner.
It is. It does matter though because
That's what we're talking about.
Damian
earlier.
Lillard, Curry, another one walks up and shoot from half court. Damian Lillard walks up from half court.
Yeah, but no one did that before them. Not no game
What?
winner
Kobe was doing that, bro.
from half court.
Yeah,
I
I
seen-
seen
I-
Kobe
I
pull
seen-
up from like the little logo of the
The
advertisement.
biggest game.